It was fine.
You graduated too long ago. Optimal Zoom placement was not part of the.
It was not part of my curriculum. This is the problem with having enough time in the morning, is that we had a whole discussion and group consult, and then Rachel decided.
I decided to respond to the
For sure, I'm not that. Yeah, not in this context. What'd you say?
Well, I was debating whether to wear a mask, but I decided that there's enough people in the room that it's worthwhile to wear a mask.
It's a good thing for us to have so many people.
That's right. It's a great thing.
All right, cool. Now it's good.
That's good.
Everything is good.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Yes, back up.
Wait, are we supposed to wear a mask?
I'm just gonna wear when people come up to the Torah, but
Okay.
you can choose.
I don't want to wear one. My nose is already cold.
Your nose is already set.
No, I will put it on the desk. Because now I'm sort of feeling, forgetting something. Oh, my gosh. Okay, I left it at home. That's okay.
You said you would probably
That's right. Perhaps I remember now. Yes.
That's right. Maybe we should all do
Oh,
that.
how was your
Take a
time?
deep breath.
You were in Chicago, right?
Yeah.
You had a great time.
Yeah.
Good. Did you forget anything?
No, I don't think so.
I'm a little nervous.
You didn't leave anything there.
It's all good.
You didn't leave anything at home when you came.
Okay.
I think I did do that, yeah.
You guys just keep talking, just quieter. It's a common part of our custom and practice to have the opportunity to talk in the service. You're just gonna write down what you want to say to Mr. Joe. You're gonna pass notes.
No.
Great. Okay. Shabbat shalom, everyone, and welcome. It's so great to have you with us, either in person or on the live stream. Good morning, live stream folks. And as you know, we started a little bit later today. We're gonna have after the service some lunch and learning. And I'm curious to get your feedback on whether you like this new system and allowed you to sleep in a little bit later. It's not such a terrible thing. Asher, good morning. Welcome. It's so nice to have you here. And welcome to all those who are new and old. We'll have a chance to get to know each other a little bit better later on. As I like to say in our worship, we're going to go through the Siddur. Some of these words are very ancient. Some of them are newer. It's all an attempt to communicate with the divine. But if you have words that are feeling more pressing, use those. I'm going to lead us through where we are generally, but feel free to slow down, to speed up, to do what feels right for you this morning. Page 163. 163. Shofen ad marom bekadosh shemo bechatu branen yotzan befi yesharim titala udvei tzadikim titbarach. At the diamond on the bottom, lehodot, lehalel, leshabeach, lefa'er, leromem, lehader, levarech, le'aleh, ולקלס את כל דברי שירות ותשבחות דוד בן ישי עבדך משיחך. Please rise as you are able. ישבח שמך לעד מלכנו. At the diamond, ברכות והודאות מעתה ועד עולם. ברוך אתה אדוני, אל מלך גדול בתשבחות, אל ההודאות אדון הנפלאות. הבוחר בשירי זמרה, מלך אלכי העולמים. חצי קדש 165. יגדל ויקדש שמי רבו, וילמד דברי חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכו יומכו, ובחיתכו בית ישראל. בגלה בזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. ישמי רבם גורם, לעולם לא נעלמיה יתברך. יתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי קודשה בריחו לעילם עם כל ברכתה ושירתה
תושבחתה ונחמתה תמירם בעלמא ויאמרו אמן.
166 ברכו את אדוני המבורך
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם יוצר אור וברא חושך עושה שלום וברא את הכל. You may be seated. We continue silently. Hakol Yaducha. At the diamond on 167. Ein ke'ercha ve'ein zuatecha. Afes biotecha u'midim melecha. Ein ke'ercha Adonai Eloheinu ve'olam hazeh. Ve'ein zuatecha malkeinu lechaye ha'olam haba. Afes biotecha go'aleinu limot ha'mashiach. Ve'ein domelecha moshi'enu litchiyat hametinu. Page 168, please sing loudly. El Adon HaKol HaMa'asim Baruch U'Borach B'fi Kol Neshama Godlo V'Tuvo Ma'alei Olam Da'at Yitzvuna Sober B'Moto HaMitzga'el Chayot HaKodesh V'nedar B'Chavod Al HaMerkava Zechut U'Mishor Livnei Knisho Chesed v'rachamim livnei chevodo Tovim la'orot shebara Eloheinu Yitzaram b'da'at v'bina u'vaskel Koach u'gvura natan b'hem Le'iyot moshlim b'keret tebel Male'im zim u'fikim noga Na'ezivam b'chol ha'olam Smeichim b'tzeitam v'safim b'voam Osim b'hem ha'retzon konam Pe'er v'chavod notim lishmo Tol avarina l'zecher malchuto Kara l'shemesh b'yizrachor Ra'a v'hitin surat havana Sharach novotim lo Kol tzedam ha'arom Tiferet u'gedula Serafim ve'yochanim v'chayot ha'kodesh. We continue silently. Yisborshir yom ha'shabbat kol yehuda Adonai. 174 lines up from the line. Tibarach Moshi'enu al shavach ma'aseh yadecha. Be'al me'orei or she'asita yifa'arucha sela. We continue silently to Tibarach. And 71 at the time. V'chulam pospim et pihem. B'kedusha u'torah. B'shira u'zimra. U'mevarchim u'mishabchim. Umifa'arim uma'aritzim umikadshim umamlichim et Shem Ha'el HaMelech HaGadol HaGor VeHaMera Kadosh Hu V'cholam HaKavlim Aleihem Ol Malchut Shamayim Zeh Mizeh V'notnim Reshut Zeh Hazeh V'hakdish V'yirotzam V'na'at Ruach V'safa V'rura Uvin imna kadosha kulam ke'echad onim ve'omrim v'yira. Kadosh, 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 Adonai tzvaot, melech kol haaretz k'vodo. V'ha'ofanim v'chayot ha'kodesh, v'ra'ash gadol mitnasim u'matzrafim. V'umatam mishabchim ve'omrim, Baruch kevod Adonai b'mkomo. At that Zion Ta'ir. V'nizkechu lanu mehira le'oro. Baruch ata Adonai, Yotzer HaMeorot. Page 173, we'll do English and then Hebrew. With great love you have loved us, O ruler, our God. With great compassion and more have you pitied us. Source of life and power, for the sake of our ancestors who trusted you, and you taught them laws of life. So be kind to us and teach us. Merciful source of life, the kind one, pity us, and let our hearts grasp and understand. Listen, learn, and teach. Observe, perform, and fulfill every word of the study of your Torah with love. And we switch to the Hebrew. V'ha'erinenu b'toratecha, v'dabik libeinu b'mitzvotecha, v'yached levabeinu, le'ahava u'yira et shemecha, v'lo nevosh, ve'yolam ba'ed, ve'lo nevosh, le'yolam ba'ed, ki l'shem kodshecha, ha'gadol ha'nora b'tachnu, nagila b'nismecha, nagila b'nismecha b'yeshuatecha. Would someone like to lead us in V'havienu? V'havienu l'shalom me'arba kanfot ha'aretz, v'toliteinu kol miliyot le'artzeinu, ki el kol yeshuatecha, u'banu ha'vartanu ha'lashon, v'kerabtanu l'shimcha ha'gadol selam, ve'emet le'chodam lecha, u'yatecha ve'emet. Baruch ata Adonai, ha'bocher be'amo Yisrael be'achava. Page 175. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Ve'ata et Adonai elecha v'chol ravcha v'marshacha v'chol chodecha, ve'hayu הדברים האלה אשר הולכים לצדך היום הבא ושיננת עליך ודיברת בם ושבתך בביתך וברכתך בדרך ושבתך וקומך ושקעת מאוד על ידך והיו לטוטפות בעיניך ובקרתם We continue tirelessly to page 178. Three lines up from the bottom on 178. Lema'an tizkaru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai, v'yitem kedoshim Elohechem, ani Adonai Elohechem, asher hotzeti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim, v'yot lachem Elohim, ani Adonai Elohechem, emet. That's even Nachon Hayam. We continue silently on the bottom of 179.
You can keep
diamond. L'dor v'ador hu kayam u'shmo kayam. V'chison achon u'malchuto ve'emunato la'ad kayamet. Page 180 at the diamond. Emet she'atahu Adonai Eloheinu, v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Malkeinu melech avotenu v'imotenu, Go'aleinu go'el avotenu v'imotenu, Yotzreinu tzur Yeshuatenu, Hodenu u'matzilenu, Me'olam shemecha, Ein Elohim zulatecha. 3 lines up from the bottom 181. Mimitzrayim be'altanu Adonai Eloheinu, u'mibeit avadim piditanu. Continues that in 182. In a moment, we are going to rise for the Amidah. The Amidah is a great example of what I was talking about before. We'll do the first 3 blessings together as a community, and then you have an opportunity to continue silently. Feel free to use the words in the Hebrew or in the transliteration if you need. Feel free to use the words in the English. Feel free to use the words that are speaking most powerfully to you this morning. It's your opportunity to literally stand before God. Please rise, bottom of 182. Tehilot le'el el-yom baruch hu u'mvorach Moshe u'Miriam u'bnei Yisrael lecha anu shira v'simcha rabba ve'amru cholam Mi chamocha b'elim Adonai Mi chamocha nezor b'kodesh norati lo tosefet Shira chadasha shivrachu v'olim l'shimcha aspat hayam Yachad kulam hodu v'himlecho ve'amru Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed Tzur Yisrael Kuma le'ezrat Yisrael U'techu mecha Yehuda ve'Yisrael Go'aleinu Adonai tzva'ot shmo Kadosh Yisrael Baruch Ata Adonai Ga'al Yisrael. Amidah, page 184. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu v'imotenu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el Ha'gadol Ha'gibor V'Hanora Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim V'Konei HaKol V'Zocher Chaserot V'Imahot U'Mevit Goralim Le'Bneihem Le'Ma'an Shmo V'Yahara Melech Ozer U'Moshiach U'Magen Baruch Ata Adonai Magin Abraham U'Foked Sarah Ata Gibor Le'olam Adonai Mechayem Mitim Atara Le'Oshia Mashiv HaRuach Moriv HaGeshem Mechaker Chaim Bechesed Mechayem Mitim Berachim Rabim Somer Noflim Berofek Olim U'Martir Asurim U'Mechayem Emunato L'Shenei Afar Michamocha Bal Geburot U'Midom Melech Melech U'Mechayem U'Matzmiach Yeshua V'ne'eman Ata L'Chayot Mitim Baruch Ata Adonai V'chayei HaMitim לקדש את שמך בעולם כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמירו, ככתוב על יד נביאך וכרזה אל זה ואמר קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות ולכל הארץ קדוש. אז בכל רעש כתוב אדיר וחזק משמיעים קול מתנשאים ומצרפים לעומתם ברוך יאמרו V'alvati kadosh b'toch Yerushalayim yakar l'dor d'v'dor l'netzach netzachim ve'eneinu tirana malchutecha kadabar ha'amor v'shirei zecha al yedei David Mashiach zikacha Yivlok Adonai l'olam v'hayis Sion l'dor v'dor Hallelujah l'dor v'dor nagid godlecha v'lenetzach netzachim kedushacha naftish v'shivchacha Eloheinu mipinu lo yamush le'olam va'ed ki hamelech gadol v'kadosh ata baruch ata Adonai ha'el hakadosh. We continue silently to page 196. Please continue at your own pace. I'm on the bottom of 196. Shalom b'Roma, Yaseh Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ve'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel, Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu. Kol Yisrael, Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Kol Yisrael, Imru Amen. We continue with Kaddish Shalom, page 197. Gadol v'kadash mirama, v'amad v'rachirutei v'amich malchutei, v'chayechon yom v'chon v'chayetecho beit Yisrael, v'gala v'zman kari, v'imru amen. Yehesh mirama v'varach, v'olam yom haya yitzvarach, yitzvarach v'shabach, yitzva'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yitalar v'yitalel shemeit kudusha b'reichu, le'elav mikol berchata v'shirata, tush berchata v'nechanata, ta'amiran ve'alma, v'imru amen. תקבל צלותכון ובעתכון וכל בית ישראל קודמה וכל דגשמיה ואמרו אמן. יהי שלום הרב מן שמיים וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל בית ישראל ואמרו אמן. So So I inherited the tradition from my wonderful teachers before me. Hi, Marty. That we start at Shochin Ad, having skipped Birchot HaShachar and Sukkot Zimra. However, it wouldn't be Shabbat morning without Psalm 92 and Psalm 30. So we go back and do those now, followed by a Mourner's Kaddish, and then we'll do the Torah service. So please turn back to page 110 for Psalm 92. One of these days, Jamie Loeb, who is amazing and is potentially going to teach many of us to sing, will help me get the high notes in Sadiq Katamar, but it has not happened yet, so will someone lead us in Sadiq Katamar?
Oh. Well,
Joe.
There's a couple. Sadiq Katama Yitra.
Oh, that's a lower one. That's good. We could do that one.
Sadiq Katama Yitra. Sadiq Katama Yitra.
All right, we're not there yet, though.
But if you do it lower,
Yeah,
then when
then
you
you're-
do the high notes, it just sounds higher if you do the whole song lower. Because then you don't have to.
Well, we
do
can
it.
try that. All right.
Okay. All right, you guys are going to lead together, okay? All right, so we'll start silently, and at the diamond on 111, Joe and Beck are going to lead us.
Okay, we're going low then, all right? Sadiq Katama Yitra.
Thank you very much.
The thing is, if you do it lower, then when you hit the high notes, it could just be a little bit higher like your normal voice, but it'll sound higher than the really loud.
Yeah, but when you're doing it low, you hit the low notes, it's hard. But
But we have many voices in our community, and we try to
Work
make
it
sure
out.
that we can accommodate all the voices.
yeah.
And it's Tzaddik HaTamar, a righteous person is like a palm, a date palm, and we're actually going to talk about a character, spoiler alert, named Tamar in our Unsung Heroes class during lunch.
There's a couple of those.
There's two of those. We're going to talk about the one who's a little bit better. They're both a little bit traumatic, but one was a little bit better. Anyway, page 117, Psalm 30, let's read silently. Here's more shir from Katabai and At the diamond on 119. Lema ani zamercha chavod v'lo yidom, Adonai Elochai le'olam odeka. I'm going to read the Kaddish list from the downtown synagogue, after which I invite you to add names of those you're remembering this morning or say a word about them. The downtown synagogue continues to mourn the losses in the past 11 months of Zachary David Williams, brother of Angelique Power, Lorraine Hillman, mother of Deborah Wasserman, Michael Jason Altman, son of Terry Altman, Howard Cohen, father of Douglas Cohen, Alan Cohen, Jeffrey Cohen, and Susan Coaches, Eugene Dreiker, husband of Elaine Dreiker, father of Alyssa Dreiker and Stephen Dreiker, Buddy Hillman, father of Deborah Wasserman, Sam Glass, a longtime participant at the synagogue, Maxine Gutfreund, mother of Keith Gutfreund, Leslie Gutfreund, Lynn Steele, and Jeffrey Magid, and David Schoen, a longtime supporter of the synagogue. We commemorate the yard sites this week of Harry Nodler, Sheldon Weisberg, Ida Simmons, Frederick Gurian, Dr. Jeffrey Foreman, Ferenc Casatho, and Claire Smith. Is anyone else mourning a recent loss, commemorating a yard site, or wish to say something about someone they're remembering? If you are mourning or it is your custom, please rise, page 119, Kaddish Yatom. Yitgadal v'yikadash semei Rabbah, v'yalma divrach yurtei v'yamich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayet v'chol Beit Yisrael, v'agala u'mizman kari v'imru, Amen. v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei kudeshah b'reich le'el min kol birchata v'shirata tushmechata v'nechamata da'amiran v'alma v'imru amen yehi shlam v'rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen oseh shalom v'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru amen. All right, in a moment we're going to start our Torah service on page 200. I tried to start the Torah service at 11 o'clock and the bells have chimed. So I'm going to try not to talk. Chime. Try not to talk too much because, however, we need to hand out some honors this morning, so that's very exciting. Joe, you're doing Haftarah as your parting gift to us before your wonderful trip. Have you gotten your passport yet?
Let's not talk about
Let's not talk about it. Shabbat. We're trying to be relaxed and footloose and fancy. Okay. Greece. Be that as it may. Joe is going to do our Haftarah for us this morning. Melvin, so grateful to you for doing our Torah reading this morning. And I know, right? And we have 7 opportunities for Aliyot. So, let's see. Carol, would you like to have an Aliyah this morning?
Thank you.
Excellent. All right, number 1. Phil, do you want to do number 2?
Sure.
You didn't get a chance last week. All right. Bob, we know you're not usually a fan. Joe, you're not usually a fan. Let's see. Fred, number 3. Okay. Sam, number 4. And Aaron, would you like number 5? Nicole, would you like an Aliyah this morning?
Not yet.
Okay. Then, oh shoot, what am I learning?
Jamie.
Jamie, yes, is number 6, and Grace is number 7. See,
Perfect.
God provides. It's amazing. It's amazing. Okay, we are reading this morning from Parshat Tzav. Please join me on page 200. Ein kamocha v'Elohim Adonai ve'ein k'ma'asecha malchutecha malchut kol amim u'memshaltecha b'chol dor v'hador Adonai melech Adonai malach Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed Adonai osem ho'yitain Adonai yorech et amo v'shalom al harachamim heitiva b'rtzoncha et Zion tibnei chomot Yerushalayim tibnei chomot Yerushalayim ki lecha levavatavnu melech el ramesa Adonai. Please rise as you are able. Vayiven Tzaron vayomer Moshe Kumo Adonai ve'afutzu elecha ve'anusu mesanecha mipanecha ki Zion tetzei Torah ki Zion tetzei Torah u'devar Adonai miYerushalayim Baruch shenatan Torah Torah Baruch shenatan Torah Torah le'amo Yisrael b'Yerushalayim. All right, you ready? Feel okay? Excellent. So you and I are going to lead the Shema, this one, and this one, and then bow, and then we're going to walk around the door. Good? Okay. Ready? Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Echad Eloheinu, God this morning, Parshat Tzav, begins in Leviticus chapter 6, verse 1. Leviticus chapter 6, verse 1. We'll give you 1 second to get your Chumashim. When you do, it's on page 613. I hadn't thought about how cool that the first Aliyah is chapter 6, verses 1 through 3. And it is on page 613.
What are our 613 commandments?
And there are 613 commandments. We're in good shape. Thanks, Carol.
What? That means come on.
I don't need All right. Ta'amod. Leah bat Abraham v'Sarah Rishona.
Baruch hu et Adonai Hamparah. Baruch Adonai Hamrak le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam. Asher bakar banu mikol hamim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Vaydaber Adonai el Moshe lemor. Tzav et Aharon ve'et banav lemor. Zot Torah ha'olah. Hi ha'olah. Rokeda al hamizbeach. Kol halayla ad haboker. Eish hamizbeach. Tukadko. Delavash hakohen. Midova. Umipneseva Gilvash al Besaro Veherim al Hadeshen Asher Tochal Ha'esh Et Ha'olah al HaMizbeach Vesamo Eitzel HaMizbeach.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chaye olam nata b'tokeinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. We take a moment between our first and second aliyot to think of those who are in need of healing of the body and healing of the spirit. I will read the list of names that has been given to me, after which I invite you to add the names of those you're thinking of as we do our prayer for healing. We pray for a refuah shlema, for a full and complete healing for Beverly Sweet, Jackie Tomes, Malcolm Andrews, Leonardo Gabriel Ayala, Bela Elka Bat Gittel, Golda Bat Leah, Sandy Schwartz, Marjorie Gilbert, Nissan Ben Bela, Bob Naftali, Chava Knox, and Bert Vipond. Does anyone else want to share a name of someone they're thinking of this morning?
Deborah Mason.
Solomon Ben Sar.
The Scruggs family, the DeCas family, the Kenny family. Glenn Weisfeld, Barbara Levin, and Rose Caballero.
Please join me.
May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Yisheberach imotenu, mekor habracha, leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing, with refuah shlema, the renewal
second Aliyah this morning continues in Leviticus chapter 6, verses 4 through 6 on page 614. Okay. Ya'amod,
Shimon ben David.
Shimon ben David, Aliyah Shini. We are. That's what happened. There we go.
Baruch hu et Adonai hamaborach.
Baruch Adonai hamaborach.
Baruch Adonai hamaborach le'olam va'ed. Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et torato. Baruch ata Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Amen. ופשט את בגדיו ולבש בגדים אחרים והוציא את הדשן אל מחוץ למחנה אל מקום טהור והאש על המזבח תוקד בו לא תכבה וביער עליה הכהן עצים בבוקר וערך עליה העולה והקטיר עליה חלבי השלמים אש תמיד תוקד על המזבח לא תכבה.
Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch ata Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Thank you.
Our third Aliyah this morning, chapter 6, verses 7 through 11, continues on page 614.
Ephraim ben Nachman.
Ya'amod, Ephraim ben Nachman, Shlishi. Here, right here. Yep.
Baruch hu es Adonai Baruch. Baruch Adonai Baruch le'olam va'ed. Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et torato. Baruch ata Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Vezot Torah Tamicha Hakrev Otah B'nei Aharon Lifnei Adonai El B'nei HaMizbeach Ve'herim Mimenu Ve'kumtzo Misolet Tamicha Umishamna Ve'etz Kol HaLevona Asher Al HaMincha Ve'yiktir HaMizbeach Re'ach Nichoah Azkarata L'Adonai Hanoteret Mimena Yochelu Aharon Umanav Matzot Te'achel B'makom Kadosh B'chatzar Ohem Lo'ei Yocheluha Lo Te'afeh Chametz Chelkam Natati Otah Le'ishai Kodesh Kodashim Ki Kachatat Ve'cha'asham Kol Achar B'fnei Aharon Yochelena Kol Gobam Ledorotechem Le'ishei Adonai Kol Asher Yiga Bahem Yigdal.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher natan lanu Torah emet chayei olam nata b'sokenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Yashikach. Our fourth Aliyah, chapter 6, verses 12 to 16, is on page 615. Ta'amod shir b'altabat ben Zion v'bata. We need to do like Hanasi. Except I got so excited now we feel where we are. Vizot, no, we just did that. Vizot Torat Hamincha.
Oh, I think it's by the Bear Adonai. I'm not sure the more saying Korban.
There it is, okay.
Baruch hu et Adonai hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Baruch
Baruch Adonai hamvarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Vaydaber Adonai el Moshe lemor Zeh korban Aharon uvanav asher yaqrivu l'Adonai Beyom Himashach oto Asirit ha'efa sovet minchat tamid Machatzita baboker Umachatzita ba'arev Al machavat b'shemen Te'aseh mur bechet Tevi'ena Tu'finei minchat pitim Ta'priv reach nichoach l'Adonai V'hakohen HaMashiach tachtav Mibanav yaseh ota Chok olam l'Adonai Karil toktar V'cholichat kohen Karil tihyeh Lo te'acher.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
God. Our fifth Aliyah, chapter 6, verses 17 through 23, is on page 616. Ya'amod Chaim Abraham ben Shmuel, 50.
Baruch hu et Adonai havarach. Adonai baruch l'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Vaydaber Adonai el Moshe lemor Daber el Aharon ve'el banav lemor Zot Torat ha'chatat bimkom asher Tishachet ha'olah, tishachet ha'chatat lifnei Adonai, kodesh kodeshim hi hakohen, amchate otah yochelena, b'makom kadosh te'achel b'chatar ochel moed, kol asher yiga b'sarah yikdash Asher yizeh midama al ha'beged Asher yizeh aleha techabeis b'makom kadosh Uchli cheres asher tehushal bo yishaver ve'im bichli nechoshet b'shula u'morak b'shutach b'mayim Kol zachar b'kohanim yochal ota kodesh kodeshim hi v'chol chatat asher yubah midama ve'ohel moed lechaper b'kodesh lo te'achel ba'esh tisarei.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam noten b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
It was very nicely laid out in paragraphs for this.
I know, right? It helps. Our sixth Aliyah, Leviticus chapter 7, verses 1 through 6, is on page 616. Excellent. We're starting right there. Sa'amod, Chavarachal, Bat Devorah B'chaim, Shishi.
Baruch Adonai havarach.
Baruch
Baruch Adonai havarach l'olam va'ed. L'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Bezot Torat ha'asham ישחטו את העולה, ישחטו את האשם, את דמו יזרוק על המזבח סביב, ואת חלבו יקריב ממנו את העליה, ואת החלב המכסה את הקרב, ואת שתי הכליות, את החלב אשר עליהן, אשר על הכסלים, ואת היותרת על הכבד, ועל השריות יסירנה, והקטיר אותם הכהן, המזבח אישי לאדוני אשם הוא, ובחר בכהנים יאכלנו, במקום קדוש יאכל, קודש קודשים הוא.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata b'dechenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. And you will get a chance to leave that blessing when you become 13 years old.
Yes.
Isn't that exciting? It will be such a pleasure to call you up here and invite you to do the blessing.
All right.
We've got 3 people in this room, nope, 2, who will have that blessing, that honor, that mitzvah ahead of them. It's very exciting. We continue with, that was 6, yeah? We're on 7?
Yes.
Leviticus chapter 7, verses 7 through 10, page 617. Who is it? Oh, Grace. Oh, would you like to have this other copy?
Yes.
Excellent. No worries. Ta'amod. Tzipora Gera. Bat Dovid Ellen. 3.
Baruch Hu Adonai HaMbarach. Baruch Adonai HaMbarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu v'kol ha'amim, natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Kachatat ka'asham Torah achat lahem, hakohen asher yechaper bo lo yifyeh, vehakohen amariv et olat ish or ha'olah asher hikriv lakohen lo yifyeh, v'chol mincha asher te'afeh batanur, v'chol na'aseh v'amar cheshet ve'al machafat lakohen hamakriv otah lo tihyeh, v'chol mincha ve'lula v'shemen v'chaverat, v'chol b'nei Aharon tihyeh ish ke'achiv.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam nata b'dechenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Thank you. Our Maftir is again chapter 7, verses 7 through 10 on page 617. Ya'amod. Yosef ben Mattityahu Chaim Halevi Maftir. We are right there.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMbarach. Baruch Yolam Ba'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Kachatat ka'asham Torah achat lahem, hakohen asher yechaper bo lo yihyeh, vehakohen hamakriv et olat ish or ha'olah asher hikriv lakohen lo yihyeh, v'chol mincha asher te'afeh batanur, v'chol na'aseh במחשת ועל מחה. בת לכהן המקריב אותה לא תחיה בכל מנחה ועולה בשמן ואחריה וכל בני אהרון תחיה איש האחרים.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נתן תוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen. Yashua Joe. And Yashua Melvin. Thank you so much. You too can have the privilege and honor of chanting Torah for us. In fact, we're very much like that. So let me know if you're interested, because we need some Torah readers for the upcoming weeks. All right, please rise as you are able. Becca, would you like to help me bless the Torah? I'm going to come sit right there next to Jen, okay? V'zot HaTorah asher Moshe lifnei bnei Yisrael ad b'Adonai b'yad Moshe. Torah, 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 Shema lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Shema lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Shema lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Siva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Siva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Siva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Shiva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Shiva lanu Moshe. Our Haftarah this morning is from the book of Malachi. It's the special Haftarah from Shabbat. It's chapter 3, verses 4 through 24 on page 1296. Page 1296.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher b'cha b'nbiim tovim v'ratza b'divreihem הנאמרים באמת. Baruch atah Adonai הבוחר בתורה משה עבדו ובישראל עמו ובנביאי אמת בצדק. פעל אדוני מנחת יהודה בירושלים כימי עולם וכשנים כמוניות. וקראתי עליכם למשפט והייתי עד ממהר במחשבים ובמנאפים ובנשבעים לשקר ובעושקי שכיר אלמנה ויתום ומטה גר ולא יראוני אמר אדוני צבאות כי אני אדוני לא שניתי ואתם בני יעקב לא חליתם למימי אבותיכם שרתם מחוקי ולא שמרתם שובו אלי ואשובה אליכם אמר אדוני צבאות ואמרתם במה נשוב היקבע אדם אלוהים כי אתם קובעים אותי ואמרתם במה קבענוך המעשר והתרומה
במהרה אתם נערים, ואותי אתם קובעים הגוי כולו. הביאו את כל המעשר בית האוצר, ויהי טרף בביתי, ובחנוני נא בזאת אמר אדוני צבאות, אם לא אפתח לכם את ארובות השמיים, והריקותי לכם ברכה בלי די, בקרתי לכם באוכל, ולא ישחית לכם את פרי האדמה, ולא תשקל לכם הגפן בשדה, אמר אדוני צבאות. וישרו אתכם כל הגויים, כי תהיו אתם ארץ חפץ, אמר אדוני צבאות. חזקו עלי דבריכם, אמר אדוני, אמרתם מה נדברנו עליך, אמרתם שב עבוד על אלוהים ומה בצע, כי שמרנו משמרתו וכי הלכנו כדורנית מפני אדוני צבאות, ועתה אנחנו משרים זדים, כי נבנו עושי רישה גם בחנו אלוהים וימלטו. אז נדברו יראי אדוני איש את רעהו, ויקשיב אדוני וישמע וייכתב ספר זיכרון לפניו יראי אדוני לחושבי שמו. והיו לי אמר אדוני צבאות ליום אשר אני עושה סגולה, וחלמתי עליהם כאשר יחמול איש על בנו העובד אותו, ושבתם וראיתם בין צדיק לרשע, בין עובד אלוהים לאשר לא עבדו. כי הנה היום בא בוער כתנור, והיו כל הזדים וכל עושי רישה קש, וליהט אותם היום הבא, אמר אדוני צבאות, אשר לא יעזוב להם שורש וענף, וזרחה לכם יראה שמי שמש צדקה, ומרפא בכנפיה, ויצאתם ופשתם כעגלי מרבק, ועשותם רשעים יהיו אפת תחת כפות רגליכם, ביום אשר אני עושה, אמר אדוני צבאות. זכרו תורת משה עבדי אשר ציוויתי אותו בחורב על כל ישראל, חוקים ומשפטים. הנה אנוכי שולח לכם את אליה הנביא לפני פה יום אדוני הגדול והנורא, והשיב לב אבות על בנים ולב בנים על אבותם, פן אבוא והכיתי את הארץ חרם. הנה אנוכי שולח לכם את אליה הנביא לפני פה יום אדוני הגדול והנורא. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, צור כל העולמים, צדיק בכל הדורות, האל הנאמן העומד ועושה המדבר ומקיים, שכל דבריו אמת וצדק. נאמן אתה הוא אדוני אלוהינו, ונאמנים דבריך, ודבר אחד מדבריך כל לא ישוב ריקם. כי המלך נאמן ברחמן, אתה ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הנאמן בכל דבריו, רחם על ציון, כי היא בית חיינו. ולעלובת נפש תושיע במהרה בימינו, ברוך אתה אדוני, משמח ציון בבניה. שמחנו אדוני אלוהינו, ואליהו הנביא עבדך, ומלכות בית דוד משיחך, במהרה יבוא ויגר את ליבנו, הכיסו לא ישבזר, ולא ינחלו על אחרים את כבודו, כי בשם קודשך נשבעת לו, שלא יכבה נרו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני מגן דוד, על התורה ועל עבודה, ועל הנביאים ועל יום השבת הזה, שנתת לנו, אדוני אלוהינו, לקדושה ולמנוחה, לכבוד ולתפארת, על הכל, אדוני אלוהינו, ואנחנו מודים לך ומברכים אותך. יתברך שמך בפי כל חי תמיד לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השחר.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, Joe. Our community is so blessed to have people who contribute to our community. And so we are going to, in gratitude for all the people who contribute, turn to page 216 and read aloud. May God, who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and our mothers, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, bless all of this holy congregation with all other holy congregations, them and their sons and daughters and all that is theirs, and those who dedicate synagogues for prayer, and those who enter them to pray, those who donate lamps for light, wine for Kiddush and Havdalah, bread for visitors, and charity for the poor, and all those who work for the needs of the community and to build the land of Israel faithfully. May the Holy One give them their reward, remove from them all disease, cure their entire bodies, forgive all sins, and send blessing and success to all they do, with all Israel their family, and let us say, Amen.
Amen.
Let's turn to page 221, and please rise as you are able. Deb, would you like to lead us to prayer for our country? No. Sure. Okay, thank you. Page 221.
May God, who grants saving power to earthly rulers and whose sovereignty is eternal sovereignty, bless and protect our country, bestow wisdom on its leaders, and grant understanding to its inhabitants, to establish peace and freedom in our country, and let us say,
Amen. Bobby, would you like to be the prayer for the state of Israel?
Divine source of life, rock and redeemer of Israel, bless the state of Israel, the first flowering of our redemption. Protect her with your loving wings, spread over her your sheltering peace, and grant your light and your truth to her leaders, ministers, and advisors. Guide them with your good counsel. Strengthen those who defend our holy land. Bring them redemption. Crown them with victory. Grant peace in the land and eternal joy to its inhabitants. And let us say,
Amen. You may be seated for a moment as we do Ashrei, which we will begin together and end together. I happen to know someone who is learning Ashrei with a fabulous Hebrew teacher who might be leading us someday, but we'll give her a few more weeks. Page 223. The teacher is not me. The teacher is sitting next to her. Ashrei, Ashrei B'Techa, Orjelu Chasela, Ashrei Ha'am Shekachalo, Ashrei Ha'am Shadonai Elohav, Tehillah David. At the diamond on 224. Tehillat Adonai Yadaber Pi, Mivarech Shol Basar Shol Yelamed, Me'anach Me'orech Me'atav Yarolam, Hallelujah. Please rise as you are able. Asher, would you like to pray the prayer? Hallelujah, Shem Adonai, Ki nizgam shemo levado, Odo ha'aretz v'shamayim, vayarem kerem b'yamo, tzidkaro v'asika, v'bnei Yisrael am karovo, Hallelujah. Adonai Almighty Rabim.
Kol Adonai Ba'Koach, Kol Adonai Be'Ha'adav, Kol Adonai Shover Arozim, V'Shaver Adonai et Arzei Halbanon.
Baraki Kedem Kamo Egel, Libanot B'Sirion, Kamo Ve'Re'evim.
Kol Adonai Chotzev HaKodesh, Kol Adonai Yachil Mibar, Yachil Adonai Mibar Kadesh, Kol Adonai Yechol El Ayalot.
Maya Chasov Ya'arot, V'Chalo Kulo Omer Chavod.
Adonai Namahu Yashab, Vayeshev Adonai Melech Le'olam, Adonai Oz Le'amo Yitzin, Adonai Yevarech et Amo B'Shalom.
Second paragraph on 227. Ki lechakto natati lachem, Torati al ta'azovu.
Yitzchayim li, Lama chazikim ba, V'tochecha, Me'usha, Terachecha, Darchei Noam, V'chol Netivotecha, Shalom, Hashivenu Adonai, Elecha Nashuva, Chadesh, Chadesh Yameinu, Chadesh Yameinu,
You may be seated. Actually, I'll take that back. You may remain standing. We're going to go into Chatzi Kaddish and our Musaf service. Enjoy your moment of sitting. And then please rise as you're ready. Page 228. Yikadal b'kadash shemirav.
Amen.
Yalmad yibrachim melech malchutei
Yom echol u'chayechol Beis Yisrael, B'Sman Kari, V'Yimeru Amen. Yeshrei Rama Mevorach, Le'olom Le'yom Hayah Yitzvarach.
Yitzvarach v'yishabach. Yitzvar v'yishramah v'yitmaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shomei kudashah.
B'richu,
Le'elam min kol rechata v'shirata.
Tush V'chata V'neh, V'matata Mi'ra V'yomah, V'yimeru Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Ha'gibor V'Hanora El Elyon Go'el Hasadim Tovim V'Kamei Hakol V'Zocher Esel Otim Ha'ot U'Mei Goel B'Neihem L'Ma'an Shalom V'Yahava Melech Ozer U'Mashiach U'Magen Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham U'Foked Sarah Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai V'Chayim Mitzim Atarav Le'Hoshia Mashiv HaRuach Mori HaGeshem Mechakel Chayim B'Chesed Mechayim Mitzim B'Rachamim Rabim Somech Noflim V'Rofech Ohodim U'Matir Asurim U'Mekayem Emunato L'Shenei Afar Michamocha B'Gerurot U'Midol Melech Melech Memit U'Mechayem U'Matzmiach Yeshua Baruch atah Adonai v'chayei hametim.
Amen.
Would you like to read, Joe?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I can't sing it. You sound so much better.
Naharitza v'naharitza אישה כסות שיח צחי קודש המקדישים שמחה בקודש ככתוב על יד אביך וכרז ויאמר קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלוך הארץ כבודו כבודו מעלה עולם ושרתיו שואלים זה לזה איה מקום כבודו ליום התם ברוך יאמרו ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו הוא ייתן ברחמים ויחונם המייחדים שמו ערב הבוקר וכל יום תמיד המאים באהבה שמע אומרים שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אדוני אחד הוא אלוהינו הוא אבינו הוא מלכנו הוא מושיענו והוא ישמין ברחמיו שנדייני כל חי להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם ובדברי קודשך כתוב לאמור ימלוך אדוני לעולם אלוהי ציון לדור לדור הללויה
מדור לדור נגיד גודלך ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש ושבחך אלוהים מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד כי המלך גדול וקדוש אתה ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. We continue silently, page 236. Continue at your own pace, page 244. Ose shalom b'rolam, v'yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru, amen. Kaddish Shalom 245. Gadal b'kadash mirabah, v'yamad dibrach yotev yamlich malchutev, וחייכון וביומכון וחיי תוכו בית ישראל, ועגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רב וברח לעולם מלא ומלא. יתברך וישבח, יתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתהלל ויתהלל שמי קדושה בריחו. לאל אמין כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה. תאמירן בעלמא ואמרו אמן. תתקבל תלותכון ובלתכון וכל בית ישראל, קודם אבוהון דבשמיא ואמרו אמן. יהי שלום רב אבין שמיא וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום ומרמה, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו אמן. Page 247. Ein Keloheinu, Ein Kadoshenu, Ein Kemalkeinu, Ein Kemoshienu, Mi Keloheinu, Mi Chadonenu, Mi Kemalkeinu, Mi Kemoshienu, Nodel Eloheinu, Nodel Adonenu, Nodel Emalkeinu, Nodel Moshienu, Baruch Eloheinu, Baruch Adonenu, Baruch Malkeinu, Baruch Moshienu, Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adonenu, Atahu Malkeinu, Atahu Moshienu, Atahu Shetiru, Avohoteinu, Lefanecha Ektorah. Page 249. Please rise as you are able. If you're not too exhausted. Diamonds on 251. Kakatu b'tortecha, Adonai Yimloch le'olam va'ed. V'ne'emar, v'hoya Adonai, le'melech al kol ha'aretz. V'yom ha'u, yiyeh Adonai echad. U'shemo, please remain standing, otherwise you may be seated. Kaddish Yatom, page 252. Yikadal v'yikadash shemei Rabbah. Yamad ibrach yotei v'yamlik malchutei. V'chayechon v'yamechon v'chayei techo beit Yisrael. V'agala u'bizman karim v'imru. Yehi shmei Rabbah v'rach le'olam v'olam. Yitvarach v'yishtabach yitfa'ar v'yitrumal v'yitnaseh. Yitadar, Yitaleh, Yitalal, Shemei Kudusha, B'rihu. Ve'elamin kol birchata, v'shirata, tushbechata, v'nechamata, Adam Yiron v'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabba min Shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom v'mromah, hu na'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol Yishvei Tevel v'imru. Amen. You may be seated. First, a big thank you to everyone who participated and contributed to our service this morning. Thank you, Melvin, for being our awesome Torah reader. Thank you, Joe, for your awesome Torah chanting. Thank you to all of you for participating in different ways and just for being here this morning to create community. If you want to contribute in more ways, there are lots of ways that you can, turns out. We are still looking for Torah readers for the next upcoming weeks, including for our Yizkor service, which will be on Thursday, April 13th at 9:30. We also are hoping for folks who are going to make it that morning so that we can create a minyan. It's possible that our president might cordially invite each and every one of you to come to the service as you're trying to eat your lunch. So please come to that as well. We also have one gentleman who's looking for a Seder for second night. If you are having a second night Seder, please let me know and we'll accommodate him. And there's something else I wanted to ask you. If someone is around Tuesday night, there is a Shiva Minyan and they're looking for a leader. It's not one of our congregants, but I found that they're looking for someone. So let me know if you're available or interested in that. Having said all that, guess what, guys? Pesach starts this week, Wednesday night. It's going to be great. We're so excited. We are, of course, having Shabbat services the following Shabbat. If you wish to go to services for the Yomim Tovim, there are on our newsletter of different places you can go. But we will gather again next Shabbat, and then we'll do so again for Yizkor. This Sunday, i.e. tomorrow, 2 opportunities. From 1 to 2:30, Dor Chadash and the synagogue and Techia and everybody is doing a family-based Purim celebration. And then,
Passover.
what did I
Is that a
say?
Purim celebration?
They just did a Purim celebration. This time it's going to be Passover. Hey, they're so creative.
Purim Sheni.
Exactly. Thank you, Phil. Perfect. Yes, and then from 3 to 5, we are doing a partnership Seder with Bethel Community Transformation Center at their building on Woodward and Gladstone. I strongly encourage you to come. I also ask you, even if it's tomorrow morning, as soon as you wake up, or tonight after the sundown, to RSVP so we know how much food to get. We have larger numbers than we anticipated, which is fabulous. We just need to make sure we can feed everybody. Are there any other? Oh, yes! Come to my class at lunch. It's going to be great. Guess what? It's going to be about tomorrow. Who knew? Any other congregational or community announcements? Yes, Phil.
It's not too early to announce that the JCRC HAC is having their annual Bridge Builders event on May 18th at 6:30 p.m. at Temple Israel, and we're going to be honoring our own Andy Doctoroff,
Yes.
who is a literal and figurative bridge builder.
Very good. That's awesome. Yes. Andy also worked with our board. Other congregational and community announcements? Yes, Sam, please.
Yes, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat
And
Shalom.
want to encourage everyone to attend tomorrow for the Passover Seder and also for the family event, and then a week from Thursday for the Yizkor Minyan, cordially inviting everyone. Also want to encourage, if you have a story or memory about the downtown synagogue, current, recent, past, historically, we're collecting stories. So if you've not yet submitted, it could be one sentence, it could be a page, it could be, audio and we record it. But we really want to hear from everyone to build a tapestry of all the wonderful memories that we have as we embark on our next phase of our journey and enter into the building. We're going to have a nice compilation of the stories and memories that have kept us through along the way.
That's awesome. Marty, did you hear that? She announced it. She's awesome, our president. Thank you.
Thank you.
Also, Marty, watch this. It is noon, and we're going to finish the service. He didn't believe I could do it. Page 254, Adon Olam. Adon Olam. Asher Malach V'terem Kol Yetzir Nivra Ve'et Nasa Ve'chatzo Kol Azay Melech Shemo Nikra Ve'acharei Kidot HaKol Ve'chato Yimlach Nora Ve'hu Haya Ve'hu Hover Ve'hu Yeh Be'etzivara Ve'echad Ve'ein Sheni Ve'hamshilo Ve'achira Ve'li Tachlit Ve'os Ve'hamisra Ve'u'eli Ve'chayo Ami Ve'tzorcheli Ve'etzara Ve'unisi U'lanoslim Lakosi Ve'yom Ekra Ve'yahado Aviruchi Ve'etishan Ve'aira Ve'ibruchi Yeriati Adonai Li Ve'lo Ira. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Please put your prayer books and your Chumash back in the boxes and join me in the social hall for some delicious food.
Oh, come on.
Sorry, sometimes I stop.
Shabbat shalom.
Oh, good, thank you. How about you?
Hey. Carol, are you staying for?
Okay.
Oh, tell them I said hello.
I am. I'm figuring out what the next piece will be.
Nice to see you. I'm all right. Well, the foster is done.
No, not going to get involved. Wanting to play to our more positive, better nature, do something, bringing people together, building partnerships. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. No. Probably the opposite of all the things that he's doing. It shows you the diversity of this world. It's really a diverse. I have some family members who bring perspective. It also blows my mind that, or they don't see it necessarily as consequential or as terrible. You know, they're dismissive. Passover will be interesting.
I'm pulling up with all my wife. I waited until I was
Not yet.
when I was it was like the year like all the kids ran out and had to hang out and all parents stayed in.
Oh wow.
So it's a positive memory.
There you go. That's a problem.
What do you think? Yeah, I agree.